Good morning, everybody. This is Sweat, and after hours and hours of caffeine, I can finally bring you guys the First Strike DLC and the map Kowloon in good old communist China. What you're going to see here, I'm going to try to walk you through the map, starting with the spot you just saw when you start off as the Americans. Um, if you run straight ahead, jump up on that ramp, and you can go on each side of that large tubular device, that silo that protrudes straight up, and you're able to get a quick fix on whoever's coming around that corner for first blood, if you're lucky enough. Just watch your right as well. Um, you're gonna see a lot of this battle. A lot of this map revolves around the middle building. Um, that I'm obviously not at right now. Be careful of all these ledges and everything because you will fall to your death quite a bit. And that's the first view of one of the two zip lines that are on this map. Um, and of course, more to come on that later. This is the building that I'm speaking of right here. Um, Basically, it commands a full view over pretty much the whole map. This is the second zip line. Both zip lines come from this building. That's one of the spawns there. There's a few camping spots in the back that you'll see that I eventually make my way back there when I'm flushing everybody out. Um, this is one of the few entrances. Obviously, there's a door there, but they can crawl in the window to the left here. Uh, that's the big zip line here. Uh, that's not a spawn directly in front, but back there and to the right is where the enemy will spawn at. Um, Whenever you're sitting in here, you'll hear a bunch of squeaking sounds, which I initially thought was rats, and we'll see a little bit later. It's not rats, and I'm able to have a little bit of fun with it. This morning I'm playing with Optimus Magnum. He's also posting a couple of videos on his site as well. But um, we had stayed up. We had planned for everything, and the map pack release was 4 a.m. my time and 5 a.m. his time in New York. Well, just like every release, it seems like in recent memory, that's me looking for the squeaky noises. Like, man, where are they? And then, as you can see, it's monkeys. It's not rats. So anyway, sorry about that. Um, the release was late, and we were trying to figure out, how to get it or whatnot, or when it was on its way. Both of us refreshing Twitter at just as a frantic pace, uh, trying to get JD or Vandenhar, however you pronounce his name, to just get some info on when it would become available. So, and you can see here some of the camping spots right here on this building to the left. That is in the very back of the spawn. So, you know, I'm I can't give you guys too much of a look as far as how spawn traps are going to go and how A, B, and C objectives are going to go, because we jumped right into team deathmatch. But once again, this is to show you, watch those ledges because you'll certainly fall to your death there. Um, but I can only imagine that B will some way, shape, or form be around this building here, because basically the whole map and all the combat circulates around this building. Um, Again, back to the story, or back to what happened this morning. Once again, map packs are late. The release was late. It was about an hour late, and we finally got everything accomplished and whatnot. And it played for about an hour and a half, and then everything started to slow down. We couldn't put things in file or in theater mode or in your file share. Nothing like that was working. Recent games wasn't working, and then all of a sudden, um, the Xbox community or the Black Ops servers were unavailable. So as you see, that was my the first trip down the zip line, and I knew everybody would want to see that. I tried to do a big roundabout of the entire map. Basically, the only spot I missed was right here in this area. That ladder that you see to the right as I grabbed this care package actually goes straight up to a ledge, just a ledge that a few bright lights above it. It's pretty high up there, but I can imagine there's going to be some people with flak jackets and noob tubes uh, hiding up there before long. as soon as it becomes, as soon as everyone sees what exactly is up there. This is the camping. These are the spots that I was saying. I don't want to say camping too much. These are the spots in the back of the spawn that I was referring to, though, that I died from earlier. Um, as you can see, you spawned back there. This is where I started, and that's the bin on the silo bin right there on the right that I was referring to for the first blood. Of course, if you're the American forces. So again, um, as far as the quickly, because I'm starting to go through some of the same things on the map. As far as the other maps, Berlin Wall, it's I think it's an amazing map. I really do like all the maps in the map pack. Stadium is not one tiny cluster, you know what, that everyone thought it was. All four maps are medium-sized maps, and you actually cannot go in the ice rink. So unfortunately, there's no dolphin diving and sliding for miles. Um, you can't really. You can only go into one small side of it. All the combat in Stadium is actually in one little small two-story corridor. For some reason, everyone congregates there. You know, at the beginning of each map pack, everybody starts to congregate in small places, and there's a lot of close combat before everyone kind of figures out where to space themselves out and what's going on. And really, I didn't realize that was an enemy, you know, enemy troop or enemy soldier until I kind of snapped out of it there. Running on absolutely zero sleep, and this is how delirious I am. I'm dancing with the monkeys, and I'm yelling at Optimus to come watch me dance with the monkeys. He's just not that amused, so I went about my business. So Berlin Wall is one of my favorite maps. Stadium, all the fighting is outside and in a small corridor, so um, yeah, you get a lot of close combat there in that sense, but the map itself isn't so small that you really can't get away from anybody. And Discovery is the other map, and now I know, I mean, they're all medium-sized maps, but it seems like it's the biggest. I had I had some gameplay that I wanted to post on that, and once again, it wouldn't let me go to file share. It wouldn't let me place anything in that. And I also have class in about an hour and a half, so I'm trying to get all this downloaded before I have to go to class. So, I mean, that's the basic rundown of the maps as far as I'm concerned. I think everyone really will enjoy them. They're going to be frustrating. You can see my kill streaks that I've running whenever I'm exploring all these maps and everything is just spy plane, counter spy plane, and Blackbird. And that's you and the enemy. Y'all are both exploring the maps. Nobody's had these for an extended period of time or a lot longer than you have. So running counter spy plane is really a way to kind of handcuff the enemy soldiers. So um, that's about it. Um, I doubt I'm going to be able to get any more gameplay for the rest of the tonight. Definitely looking forward to the LSU recruiting bash tomorrow. So won't be able to play again tomorrow, but let me guys know what you think. Let me guys, if y'all have any questions about any of the maps, just leave it on the comments. I can certainly try to answer those, and I look forward to bringing you more videos as soon as I can. So be patient, guys.